Hello, world. Welcome to Rex Arthur TV in conjunction with QSTPS TV, Queer in Science, Theology, Philosophy, and Spirituality, where we discuss LGBTQ issues with an LGBT approach in an LGBTQ plus planet, where we are one world, different colors, one people. In God, we live. In God we live, in God we move, and in God we have our being. And we are the offspring of God, the children of God, the seed of God, every one of us. So today we want to do a news roundup of the week. Yes, a lot has happened this week, and so we just want to touch one of them. And we start with Ruth Ginsburg lying in state at the Supreme Court after she passed on last Friday, and so she is in the state. Yes, and we bless her soul. We know her spirit is in the air. Yes, and of course, very many people are giving their paying their respects at the Supreme Court, and on Friday it will go. The body will be sent to the capital, after which she will be married, and on next week at the Arlington Cemetery. So those who are going to see her, yes, they are doing their best to honor her. Yes, and we honor her too. Yes, we honor her Jewish roots, and we value and respect her care for the minorities and the oppressed people in America. Good. Let's go to another story. Europe is experiencing a surge of COVID-19. It's like the second wave has come. So it's a very tough time for Europe. Of course, I was looking at it today in the understanding that of the, what do you call it? This I was looking at it about the sun. You know, Europe is going to winter very soon. Yes, so it could be that's why the cases are rising again. So they'll have to be a lot of caution and care. Yes, they won't have the sun until next June. So you can imagine 9 months of no sun. Yes, practically no sun, proper sun. Not that they don't see the sun, they do see it. It's just that its strength is not that strong. And coronavirus, remember, it spread very much around that time. Can you imagine? It's almost a year since COVID-19 has been in the world. So it's a tough time for everybody. But you've got to be very strong. You've got to endure. Yes, I always tell people endurance is the key. Yes, don't give up. And people like why should we endure? Yeah, because what else can we do? Yes, you see, what else are you gonna do? Yes, you can't sit down and whine all the time. You can't sit down and complain. You can't change it. Yes, you see, the only thing you could do is even pray that you will be fine. Yes, pray that things will be okay. Yeah, there is nothing to worry about. Yeah, COVID-19 is not a death sentence. You can get well. You can keep well, keep healthy. Yes, do everything you can to keep yourself healthy. Okay, yeah, so don't give up. Even if you get it immediately, get yourself doing a diet. Let's see if people are giving people out there a COVID-19 diet. Yes, COVID-19 diet. Let's see if they are giving people COVID-19 diets. Yes, COVID-19 diets. Yeah, so they are advising Yeah, you're free to take um uh there's some, you eat healthy. Someone is advising here, yes, that you have to strengthen your immune system and regular physical activities, yeah, to keep yourself healthy. Yes. And so, of course, we know the vegetables and the perishable foods like bananas, yeah, the fruits, they will always help you. Of course, water is very important, and you have to take foods rich in carbohydrates, proteins, fats, minerals, and fiber, but in variable amounts. And of course, most importantly, water, because it's a respiratory disease. So respiration means breathing in, breathing out. Yeah, it's about oxygen. Yeah, so when you take enough water, you will have enough oxygen in your body, yes, to keep your immune system strong, so that you can fight off the virus. Yeah, the virus is not, it doesn't kill if you keep your body creating oxygen. Oxygen is the most important, one of the most important elements in the body. Yes, remember, this is a water planet. Yeah, so being a water planet, oxygen is everything. Why we are all concerned about climate change is because the ozone layer has been destroyed by the effect, the too much industrialization, and also the fact that the sun is very strong at this time. So not at this time of season, it's at a time when it's getting it to its peak, when it will shine a lot. And so because of industrialization, we cut off we depleted the ozone layer, which is an oxygen layer. Yes, it was depleted by carbon monoxide. So now most of the sun rays, they are stronger than ever. Yeah, so that's where you find storms. Yes, you find droughts and you find floods. Yes, because the sun's heat is more than normal. Yeah, so that's why you find change of weather and all of that. Yeah, so you see how oxygen is very important? It's very important. So if the earth has an ozone layer, what about your oxygen? Yeah, you have to watch your oxygen uptake, and that's done through keeping healthy. Good, guys. So that's all about COVID-19. So we pray for Europe. We remember, don't worry, guys, you will be fine. Keep it up. Yes, keep on working. Keep on taking care of each other. So Spain, Czech Republic, yes, Britain, yeah, they are all on standby for the second wave. Yes, and so Norway has also banned gatherings again. Yes, Oslo and a lot of countries. So basically, the world is still on a mode of lockdown. And that's the problem of COVID-19. It's so, what do you call it? It's beyond. It's, you see, it's a global pandemic, and the era is the nations have, instead of coming together to fight it, yeah, they are fighting it on their own. Yes, so we don't have an proper international movement whereby, like I was thinking to myself, Doctors Without Borders would have been the best, because they can go to any country, yeah, and sort out anything. Yes, but they don't have enough money to do that, yeah, and manpower. So that's what they would have done, because can you imagine, countries are fighting a global pandemic? It's madness. Just imagine you carrying boulders on your back. That's what they're doing. Yeah, it's a joke. Yes. And I supported, and I still support, a World Health Ministry. Yes, whereby the whole World Health Organization is the one, yeah, to they are allowed to enter every country. Yeah, they are allowed to implement measures. They work with doctors in that country physically. Yes, the planes landing in the country are World Health Organization planes. Yeah, and then you take all the sick people, yes, to a nice hospital in a land like Canada, big hospital. Yeah, big, a skyscraper over hospital. Yes, and that's where you treat the positives, and when they're well, they come back. Yes, you see, and that's my opinion. Yeah, some people don't agree with it. Yes, because they'll be like, who is it? They would not trust the World Health Organization, but I would trust them. Even another solution, have World Health Organization hospitals in every country. Another big complex, tall, 50 floors. Yes, in every country. So that now when there's a pandemic, you send those people there. Yes, yeah. And you take care of them. Yes. I know some people are like, but what about testing? There's nothing to worry about testing. Yeah. Testing will happen. Yes. And even right now, the sad thing of COVID-19 is that the testing method is very hard. Yeah, it's too slow. Yes, you get results a day after. Yes, they collect, and then the HIV test, you do it immediately and you get the results. But COVID-19, you have to wait a day or two to know the results. Can you imagine? Yes, so don't worry about what's happening. Yes, it's hard. The governments of this world did not know it was going to be like this. Yeah, China already had SARS before. That's why they may not be so shocked. So don't worry. Be very endure, toughen, keep calm. Yes, keep entertaining yourself in every way. Yeah, keep positive vibe. Yeah, don't be so negative. Yes, don't be negative. This is the worst time to be negative. You'll be negative, you'll be fearful, and next thing you know, you would have gone crazy. Okay, good. Yeah, everything, even cases, Breonna, all of that, just be calm. Yeah, and you listen, and you, because it's a time when you can lose your head, you'll go crazy on the street, you get corona. Yeah, you see. Yeah, so it's not advisable, yeah, to do anything crazy right now. Just be calm, yes, and positive. Yeah, and know that there is an end to COVID-19. It's not forever. Yeah, who told you it's forever? It will subside. Yes, HIV is still in the world, and we are still going on. Yeah, so why should you be worried? Yes, COVID-19 is another disease, and it's not going anywhere. So if you think it's going anywhere, sorry. Wake up and smell the roses. It is still here, so toughen. And when you get it, don't give up. Yeah, don't say I'm now dying. Yes, be positive. Get jogging. Yeah, do exercise. Yeah, eat well so that you get a negative result in the next 2 weeks. Yeah, because 14 days must pass, and you, after that, you're tested again. If you're negative, then you're negative. If you're positive, still smile. You didn't die. Yeah, because you're supposed to die within 14 days. Yeah, so if you don't die within 14 days, it's okay. If you die within 14 days, it is still okay. God is with you, and God wants you to go with Him at that time. Remember, God lives with you. So when you die, you go with God. Yes, you go with God. He is in your spirit, is God's spirit. Yeah, your spirit is God's spirit. So when you go, you will go with God. All right, good. Let's go and see another news story. There's a nice story I got here on Mamba online about there's a court case where someone is accused of hate speech, and he's saying, why have you not banned the Bible? Yeah, you see what I was telling about the Nazi data in the Bible. and the Quran, in many religious books. Yeah, so there you are. So hate speech is really facing a hard time. Yes, because many people hate. Yeah, hate speech is even in religious books, so it's becoming a problem. Yeah, what do we do about those books? Yes, what do we do about books that are written against other people? In Quran, yes, if you worship idols, you're a bad person. So how will Muslims live where Indians are? You see, that's what has happened in India. It's a disaster. Yeah, because now if the book has said Indians are bad, yes, so how will you live with an Indian? And India and Pakistan have nuclear weapons, and Pakistan is next door to India, and they have missiles. You see how tough things are? So that's the power of hate speech. Yeah, it's unbelievable. The world is in such a situation because of diversity. Yes. And how do you solve it? By uniting in diversity, by understanding our diversity and knowing that we should live in peace with one another. And I've told religions they need to unite, yeah, and accept that everybody is worshiping the same God. Yes. And then after that, discuss your datas, discuss your religious books. How will you treat them so that people don't hate one another? All right, guys. So there we are. Thank you so much for joining us. That's the end of the news.